Good morning friends, welcome to Sharekhan pre-market view. Indian markets had a fabulous session yesterday with Sensex putting on over 300 points gain in line with buoyant global markets and certain strong corporate earnings from HDFC Limited and Reliance Industry, which helped Sensex put on a very strong gains. IT index was one of the main leading indices which gained yesterday with heavyweights like TCS, Wipro, HCL Tech and across the board mid-cap IT is putting on very strong gains. If you look at the global markets, yesterday US market also rallied quite strongly with Dow putting on about 61 points gain. Nasdaq put on a 31 points gain, whereas S&P 500 was up about 10 points there. This was after strong data which came in on the housing front. The housing indices were at 8 months high, the housing sales indices, whereas the inflation data which came in was very benign, which indicated that the economy was growing strong without any impact on the price hike. There is expectation now that the rate hike which would be done by the Fed out there would be delayed and would happen only after 2015. This helped global markets rally. Today on this news, most of the Asian markets are trading very positive. Japan is up and trading very close to its 6-7 days highest point. Singapore Nifty is indicating a positive opening by about 33 points. Even the flows have improved quite a bit. FIIs were buyers to the tune of 414 crores in cash market yesterday. They were buyers in the futures market as well. They bought index futures worth over 1200 crores. Whereas TII after a long time have stopped their selling and actually they have turned marginal buyers of about 60 crores yesterday. Now how Nifty is poised from here, and since we have taken out the budget high yesterday, what kind of upside we can see in Nifty? Let's have a view from Sadhana.
Good morning friends, let's have a view on derivatives. Extended their winning streak for the 6th day in a row, the benchmark indices showed an enthusiastic performance in yesterday's trade, and Nifty snapped its session with a significant gain of more than 1%. In yesterday's trade, we have seen that formation of long positions were built up as around 19.83 lakh shares were added in open interest, approximately 40,000 contracts were added, and Nifty futures price increased significantly by approximately 80 rupees, due to which we have seen a good rally in yesterday's trade and Nifty snapped the session at 7768 odd levels. Cost of carry decreased significantly by 94% from 0.95 to 0.05%, along with Nifty futures premium decreased from 2 points to 0.10 paisa. On the options front, PCR also increased significantly by 8% from 87 to 0.94, which is clearly indicating that put option has seen good build-up in yesterday's trade. Approximately 48 lakh shares were added in put option, whereas in call option we have seen approximately 3 lakh contracts were added. India VIX decreased by approximately 1.74% from 14.90 to 14.64. In the options activity, we have seen that 7,800 has seen reduction in open interest, whereas 7,900 call option has seen good activity. But on the put option, we have seen good amount of build-up in 7,700 call option and 7,800 call option. And yesterday also we have seen that we have observed that yesterday's Nifty low was 7706, and from there it got bounced back sharply and closed the session near day's high. And also 120% additions were seen in 7,800 put option, which is a good sign for the market. There are 4 securities in Bangalore today. One is Dish TV, second is HBI, third is Indiabull Real Estate, and fourth is Unity. Yesterday, FIs were net buyers of 1650 odd crore in future and option segment. They were net buyers of 1200 crore in index futures. They were net sellers of 191 crore in index options. They were net buyers of 724 crores in stock futures, and they were net sellers of 83 crore in stock options. Our 5-day CUF stands at 7725. Lower range for the market would be 7700 and higher range would be 7814, which is our high range monthly straddle break-even point. If Nifty crosses this level, so we may see higher targets. Singapore Nifty is up by 33 points, which is at 7806. So we may see a gap up opening in Nifty futures today. That's it from derivatives. Thank you.
Friends, now let's look at the actionable idea for the day. The first idea is Max India. Now as per media reports, Max India is to divest 13.3% stake in Max Healthcare company. Now this is the company which owns hospitals which are run by Max India along with its South African JV partner Life Healthcare. Now this deal would be for about 383 crore for 13.3% stake, and Max would bring down its stake now to 46.3% from 65.9. This is a very positive deal for Max India, and one can long Max India with stop loss of about 312 for potential upside of 328 and above that at 334. Now RBI has relaxed certain lending norms against gold jewellery. The Reserve Bank of India has relaxed 1 lakh ceiling on loans for non-agriculture purpose against pledged gold, and has left it to the discretion of the banks to take a call on it. This would be very positive for most of the gold lending companies, especially companies like Manappuram Finance, and one can long Manappuram with stop loss of about 23 for potential upside of 25. Friends, also ING Vyashya Bank yesterday reported its number. The first quarter numbers saw a profit slip of about 18% YOY to 143.4 crores versus 175 crore last year. Also, there was a sharp increase in the provisioning which was made by the bank. The provisioning increased by about 48% to about 100 crores from 68.1 crore YOY. One can short ING on this news with a stop loss of about 632 for target of 601 and 588. Friends, watch list that we have created today, stock with positive bias be like Hindustan Unilever, Tech Mahindra, Tata Motors, Coal India and State Bank of India, and stocks which one can look to short on any rise: Power Grid Corporation, Syndicate Bank, Yes Bank, IDBI and Way. One can keep a stop loss of about 2% on these trades. Also, important key results which are likely to be announced today. We have ABB. The estimate for Q2 is about 547 million rupees. We also have Kane India, which will report its number today. The estimate here is about 2,730 crores. Polaris Financial, the estimate is about 518 million, and we have Yes Bank, where estimate is about 451 crore rupees. Moving on to important news now, friends, as per media reports, Lupin and some US drug makers are looking for a tax saving deal in Europe, and certain companies like Lupin and private equity firms are planning to bid for a range of older drugs which are being auctioned by GlaxoSmithKline. Now GSK is looking to divest the mature products in a bid to improve its growth profile, and wants to dispose of off-patent drugs marketed in North America and Western Europe with annual sales of over £1 billion. Also friends, Adani Group is looking for a major sweeping overhaul of its Australian resources. Now the company has drafted in and roped in few merchant and investment bankers for a potential sell down of its $2 billion Abbott Point coal port, which is in Queensland, Australia. Now Adani has requested proposals from various banks, and they are looking at a range of options for the sell-off of Abbott Point that could ultimately result into $2 billion of inflow for the group. Also, ILFS Transportation Network at its board meet yesterday has approved the further issue of equity shares of the company for an amount which could be about close to 1,000 crores by the way of QIP. Now the purpose of this fundraising is actually to help the company meeting the current working capital requirements as well as bidding for upcoming projects. Also friends, Dish TV announced its number yesterday. The key highlight of the number was margin expansion. The margin came in at about 24%, which is a 204 basis point expansion and jump during the quarter. Also the ARPU of the quarter was sharply up at about 170 rupees versus 163 rupees which was in Q4 FY14. Also friends, yesterday Arun Jaitley, our Finance and Defence Minister, had highlighted in his speech that curbs on gold imports are likely to remain in place given that they would continue the UPA policy. This is to control both the widening current account deficit. So this could have some impact on the gold company as well. That's it we have in today's session, friends. Thank you.